Hello there, welcome to the news on Nepal television. I am Rojina Rai, starting with the headlines first. PM Dahal reaches Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, China autonomous region, to visit Potala Palace and Jokhang Temple later today. World Tourism Day is being observed today, organizing various programs. Domestic tourism sector seeing gradual rebound post-COVID-19 pandemic. At least 100 people killed and 150 others injured after a fire broke out at a wedding in northern Iraq, cause of blaze yet to be known. And Nepal makes multiple records in its thumping 273-run victory over Mongolia in men's cricket held under the 19 Asian Games post its higher T20 total. Welcome back. Now we have the news in detail. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal, who is on a week-long official visit of China, has reached Lhasa, the capital of China's Tibet Autonomous Region. The Prime Minister and his entourage reached the Gongor airport of the Tibetan capital at 11:45 local time today via Sichuan Airlines. Deputy Secretary of CPC Party Committee and Executive Vice President of the Government of Tibet, Chen Yongki, welcomed the Prime Minister Dahal at the airport. The Prime Minister was given a traditional Tibetan welcome upon reaching Lhasa. Consulate General of Nepal to Lhasa, Navraj Thakal, among high-ranking officials, were also present on the occasion to welcome Prime Minister Dahal at the airport. The Prime Minister today attended a luncheon hosted by Consulate General Thakal. Later, he will attend an interaction scheduled to take place at a Lhasa-based office of Consulate General of Nepal this afternoon. He is also scheduled to visit the Potala Palace and Jokhang Temple while in Lhasa and will perform a pilgrimage at Kailas Mansarovar during this stay. And Prime Minister Dahal will also meet with the Secretary of the CPC Xizang Autonomous Regional Committee Wang Zhongqing in Lhasa in the evening. The Prime Minister is accompanied by Foreign Minister NP Sao, the Minister for Drinking Water Mahendra Roy Yadav, Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport Prakash Jwala, among others. Now to the further development, pleadings over the accused in the 60 kilograms gold smuggling cases beginning today at the District Court, Kathmandu. Following the conclusion of the task of recording statements of defendants on Tuesday, hearing on whether to remand the defendants or releasing on either a general date or on bail will begin in the court from today. The Department of Revenue investigation on July 18 had seized the smuggled gold from the Sinamangal area near the Trivandrum International Airport soon after it had exited the airport. Information officer at the District Court, Kathmandu, Deepak Dahal, informed that statement of 26 defendants was recorded under the bench of Justice Madhav Prasad Mainali. The Kathmandu District Attorney Office has lodged a case against 29 individuals, including 3 absconding defendants at the District Court over the smuggling of gold. The election program of the CPN-UML's Bagmati Province Convention is commencing today with candidates registering their nominations. As per the schedule time, the candidacy registration is being carried out today for the election to be held tomorrow at the Nepal Academy in Kamaladi of Kathmandu. The final list of nominations will be released after 5 p.m. today. Voting is scheduled to begin at 11 a.m. tomorrow, with a total of 1,174 eligible voters expected to cast their ballots. An 11-member presiding committee led by Province in-charge Guru Baral has been established to oversee the closed session. We still have more updates at the side. Stay with us. Welcome back. You are on Nepal Television News. Now we have remaining updates. The surge in dengue infection in Kosi province from mid-July until now has claimed 17 lives, while 30,330 people are confirmed to be infected. Since the outbreak of dengue infection in Sunsari district, 13 people have died and 19,432 people are reported to be infected, said a public health officer of Kosi Province Health Directorate Thankuta, Bibechana Chamlagai. Being most affected province in the country, dengue has spread in all over 14 districts. Out of that, Sunsari has been most affected. Most of the dengue patients in the province are undergoing treatment at BP Koirala Institute of Health Science of Sunsari district, including other private health institutes in Jhapa district. Following the rapid spread in dengue infection, the Search and Destroy campaign along with public awareness program has been launched promptly in entire municipality of Kosi province. Despite all the efforts put by the local bodies and health experts, taking situation under control is in the province has not been that effective. Now to the further development, we have the 44th World Tourism Day is being observed in Nepal by organizing several programs today. On the occasion, the Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Nepal Tourism Board, Department of Tourism and leading organizations of tourism sector are celebrating the day with several activities with the slogan Tourism and Green Investments. The World Tourism Day is being observed in Nepal, the ministry said. In order to mark the day in fanfare, the 44th World Tourism Day main function committee has been formed under the premiership of Minister for Tourism Sudan Kirati. According to the ministry spokesperson Rajendra Kumar Kesi, the tourism minister will welcome foreign tourists arriving at the Tribhuvan International Airport through the first flight at 6 a.m. this morning. Likewise, a morning rally will be held from Patan Dhoka Lalitpur to Mangal Bazar at 7:30 a.m. this morning. A formal program will be organized in Patan Darbar area, and the program jointly organized by the Ministry of Tourism and Lalitpur Metropolis organizations earning a higher foreign currency and the individuals and institutions making contributions to the tourism sector will be honored today. The World Tourism Day is being marked on September 27 every year with the slogan promoting accessible tourism for all. Meanwhile, Nepal has seen gradual improvement in the sector of tourism, and it has been back to its old rhythm as the sector was affected badly owing to the unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic for 3 years. In this regard, the Tourism Board and Nepal's tourism business will restore within 2023. Also, World Tourism Organizations has predicted the same in the context of Nepal's tourism business. According to the board's statistics, nearly 600,000 tourists have entered Nepal within 8 months of 2023, and the government of Nepal has aimed to increase this number in upcoming days. Foreign tourists were welcomed at the Kathmandu-based Tribhuvan International Airport TIA on the occasion of World Tourism Day today. Minister for Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation Sudan Kirati welcomed foreign tourists who arrived TIA via the first flight of the Turkish Airlines this morning. Also present at the TIA to welcome incoming tourists were representatives from the Ministry, Nepal Tourism Board and Department of Tourism and leading organization of tourism sector. Various programs are taking place today to mark the World Tourism Day. Now we have updates from international frontline. At least 100 people have died and 150 others injured after a fire broke out at a wedding in northern Iraq, state media has reported. The bride and the groom are reported to be among the victims, according to local media. The fire happened in the district of Al-Hamdaniya in Iraq's northern Nineveh province late on Tuesday evening. It is not yet clear what caused the blaze, but early reports say it broke out after fireworks were lit. We still have more international headliners on the side. Stay with us. Time for a short break. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Now we have remaining international headliners. India's Foreign Minister Subramaniam Jaishankar said on Tuesday that India has told Canada it was open to looking into any specific or relevant information it provides on the killing of Sikh separatist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said last week that Ottawa had credible intelligence linking Indian agents to the murder, promoting an angry initial reaction from New Delhi, which denies the allegation. Asked about the allegations at the Council of Foreign Relations event in New York, Jaishankar detailed India's response in diplomatic engagements. India has last week suspended new visas for Canadians and asked Ottawa to reduce its diplomatic presence in the country, citing what it called a deteriorating security environment. Allies of Canada, including the United States, have cautiously expressed concern over the claims and urged India to cooperate with Canada's investigation. The Hong Kong Palace Museum has organized an exhibition to showcase over 100 archaeological discoveries at Sangsi from Sichuan province. Over half of them are excavated recently, with many being shown for the first time outside Sichuan, traveling through 3,000 years of history. Standing here at the Hong Kong Palace Museum in this huge bronze-based statue that was only unearthed last year, together with other relics found in Sangsi and Jinsa sites that they will showcase some 120 national treasures at the Hong Kong Palace Museum starting Wednesday for the next 4 months. Jiao Tianglong, head curator of the Hong Kong Palace Museum, noted the exhibition is different from others in the past because it brings in the latest discoveries. Japanese business people have been invited to inspect the construction site of Bangladesh's first deep sea port. Matabari Port is expected to serve as a logistic hub in South Asia. The vast site was opened to interested parties on Tuesday. Situated in Bangladesh's southern Cox's Bazar district, the port has a depth of more than 6 meters, enough to allow container vessels to dock. The country has never had such a facility despite its key position between India and Southeast Asia facing the Bay of Bengal. Japan's aid is part of its wider goal of furthering the development of Bangladesh. The country has a population of 170 million and its economy is growing rapidly. Japanese companies are also expecting to expand their business in the country. To the more updates, before that, let's have a quick look into the highlights of the side. Nepali men's cricket team has registered a glorious victory by defeating Mongolia in men's cricket tournament under the 19th Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Nepal defeated Mongolia in men's cricket today, thumping a massive 273 runs in the match played at the Zhejiang University of Technology cricket field. Nepal broke multiple records with an incredible display of power hitting during their opening match of Asian Games against Mongolia. Mongolia won the toss and opted to bowl first, while Nepal, batting first against Mongolia, secured 314 runs and the loss of 3 wickets in limited 20 overs. Chasing the mammoth target, Mongolia was all out, gathering 41 runs in 13.1 overs. Nepal's bowlers Karan Kesi, Avinash Bohra and Sandeep Lamisani took 2 wickets each, and Sompal Kami, Kusal Vurtel and Dipendra Singh Airi sent 1 each to pavilion. Earlier, Nepali batsman Kusal Bhurtel and Dipendra Singh Airi made record runs. Kusal Malla set a work record by smashing a maiden century over 34 balls. He has broken the fastest century records by David Miller, South Africa, Sudesh Bikramasekhar, and Rohit Sharma, India. All 3 batsmen had a record of smashing century over 24 balls. Likewise, Dipendra Singh Airi made another world record by smashing half a century in 9 balls. Earlier, there was a world record in the name of Indian batsman Yuvraj Singh, who struck half a century over 12 throwing. Kusal Malla was unbeaten with 137 runs over 50 balls and Airi 52 runs over 10 balls to steer Nepal to the record win. Malla took 12 sixes and 8 fours. Likewise, Captain Rohit Kumar Paudel made 61 runs over 27 balls. Kusal Bhurtel 19 over 23 balls and Sheikh 16 runs over 17 balls. Rohit Kumar Paudel led Nepal, which is in Group A, will play its second match against the Maldives on Sunday. Meanwhile, host China has won the most number of medals across different sports in the ongoing 19th Asian Games underway in Hangzhou. China so far bagged 103 medals, including 58 gold medals, 32 silvers and 13 bronze medals. Similarly, South Korea got 15 gold, 16 silver and 22 bronze medals, securing second position. Japan stands third with 9 gold, 21 silver and 21 bronze medals, while Uzbekistan secured 5 gold, 6 silver and 11 bronze medals. Nepal, however, has failed to win any medals so far. A total of 12,000 athletes from 45 Asian countries are fighting for medals in 40 sports events. Nepal is competing in 29 games, including archery, athletics, basketball, badminton, cricket, cycling, fencing, football. Nepal is facing India today in the semi-finals of the SAF U19 Championship underway in Kathmandu. Nepal secured its berth in the semi-finals as a runner-up of Group A with a 4-1 win over the Maldives earlier on Monday. The match is slated to kick off at 5:30 p.m. at the Dasrat Stadium in Tripurasur. Nepal's head coach Sunil Shrestha said the Nepali team is eyeing to enter the final clinching victory amid the home crowd today. Meanwhile, the semi-final between Pakistan and Bhutan will kick off at 1:30 p.m. at the Dasrat Stadium in Tripurasur. With this, we come to the end of this news bulletin, but before we say goodbye, quick reminders of the headlines once again. PM Dahal reaches Lhasa, the capital of Tibet, China Autonomous Region, to visit Potala Palace and Jokhang Temple later today. World Tourism Day being observed today, organizing various programs. Domestic tourism sector seeing gradual rebound post-COVID-19 pandemic. At least 100 people killed and 150 others injured after fire broke out at a wedding in northern Iraq. Cause of blaze yet to be known. And Nepal makes multiple records in its thumping 273-run victory over Mongolia in men's cricket held under the 19th Asian Games, post its highest T20 total. Well, this is all we have for this moment. Until our next bulletin, have a good day ahead. Namaste.